Well, Steve, as of right now, the last check we heard, there are still 8 people receiving treatment after being injured in that shooting at Central Maine Medical Center. They are receiving care here. But as those people continue to recover from their wounds, we are also learning more and more about the people who lost their lives in these shootings. Now, we want you to keep in mind, the city of Lewiston is very much so a small town. No one unaffected by this. The people whose names you are about to learn tonight, they have parents, friends, brothers, sisters, and children missing them. The scope of loss in Lewiston, Maine is beginning to come into view. Police say the gunman first targeted a bowling alley. Among the dead inside, Tricia Aselin, a part-time employee, shot trying to call 911. The manager of that bowling alley, Tommy Conrad, leaving behind a 9-year-old daughter. And Bob Violette, the head of a youth bowling program.
I have no doubt that he was protecting those kids till the end. He is just such a good man that he deserves people to know about him and what he meant to everyone.
Police said the gunman then drove to a nearby restaurant and again opened fire.
When I turned around, we all turned around and realized what was happening. We dropped to the ground. And that's when I think I was shot in the arm.
Among those who did not survive, Arthur Strout, a father of 5, Stephen Vazella, and Bill Brackett, 2 members of a group of deaf people playing cornhole at the bar and grill that evening. Brackett was the father of a 2-year-old. Family of the restaurant manager, Joseph Walker, say he died trying to protect others inside.
Does that surprise you to hear that about your son,
Nope,
sir?
Not at all. Not at all. My son, I know he would do that to protect his people.
ABC has also identified Michael Delary II and Peyton Brewer Ross among the dead. Brewer Ross had recently become a father. Other victims have not yet been identified. Governor Janet Mills sharing the heartbreak her state is feeling tonight.
I'm so deeply saddened, as is every one of the 1.3 million people of this beautiful state. This city did not deserve this terrible assault on its citizens, on its peace of mind, on its sense of security.
And keep in mind, at this hour, there are still actively doctors and nurses inside Central Maine Medical Center working to try to keep saving lives, keeping people alive who were injured yesterday. The American Red Cross tells News 9 that they have provided 170 blood products to Maine hospitals in the wake of this shooting, and they are standing by ready to provide more if they're needed. Live in Lewiston, Maine, Ross Ketchke, WMUR News 9.